Greetings. Welcome to the Filmmaker's Chair. This particular edition is about fireworks, the 4th of July fireworks. So I took a little journey from Lee, Massachusetts, down to Six Flags New England, down to Agawam, Massachusetts, just like the last town before going into Connecticut. It's a very old park. The last time I was actually down there was when it was called Riverside Park. And that really tells you the age of me. So they were shooting off fireworks for 4 days, starting on Sunday and then continuing until their grand finale on 4th of July. So I thought I'd shoot down there and on a Monday and see what I could do. So this is kind of where a good thing to do about is better to ask permission than to ask for forgiveness. Well, some people say it the other way around, but you know. So at any rate, I went in there and looking for where's the best place to shoot a video of their fireworks without having to buy a $70 pass to get into the park. Well, I have some mobility issues, so I have a disability placard for my car. Now at Six Flags, you don't have to pay to park if you are handicapped, which is really kind of cool if you actually want to go in there with the kids and not go on rides. Of course, you're still going to pay for yourself, but you know. Anywho, I went in there and I went through a couple of guard checks. And they said, no problem, go, go, go. So I scoped it out and said, oh look, there are spots right there. So I went off into a little restaurant, got a sandwich, and used their facilities because I knew I was going to be in a spot for until 9:30. So I had 3 hours to kill. And because that's what you do. You look for your best spot and you camp out there and, you know. I actually changed my spots like 3 times. I get closer and closer to the ideal spot. And someone would leave, I'd move over again. So I'm sitting there and I go to ask the guard, where's the best place to see the fireworks? Which direction do they shoot it at? And he goes, well, do you have permission to videotape them? And I go, well, not really. The other 2 guards said it was no problem. I said, they don't really count. I got to know the guard really well after 3 hours. It was really a fun experience. You know, it's interesting because, you know, there was probably 1,000 people videotaping them with their cell phones, with your smartphone. But unfortunately, the world's a little different. When you pull out a video camera or any kind of camera, it's considered different from a smartphone. It shouldn't be anymore. It should be the same thing. But I don't know, it's kind of a gray area. So he called somebody and asked for permission, and they said they don't see a problem with it, but they didn't actually give a firm yes. They said they weren't sure. Now, if I had bought a ticket and went inside the gate, I could not photograph with a camera their fireworks officially. Of course, they're not going to go knock the camera out of your hands, but if they know you're taking, you know, shooting video, particularly like I wasn't hiding anything. I said I was shooting it for a show that I'm going to put on the internet, and you know, so they're aware. And eventually, I got permission about 9:15, where they also told me it was only a 15-minute show, but on Wednesday, the 4th of July, it was going to be 30 minutes. Well, I wasn't coming back on Wednesday night, so I stayed, and eventually I got into a nice spot. I got all set up. I have a nice backdrop of a roller coaster, which you will see in the video. So if you don't keep an eye out for it, it's more like towards the end. You'll see it though. You'll see the roller coaster. The roller coaster, it has loops in it. has these two towers, and it drags it up backwards, the roller coaster tram, and you must be sitting there looking down at the ground, and then it gets you up so high, and it releases you, and you do your thing, and you go up the other tower, and it releases you, and you do your thing, and yep, and you get off, and you do it all over again. So, somebody actually went swimming with their car keys, and then the car thought they were a burglar, which was another interesting thing to watch, because he couldn't go anywhere because the car was disabled until they got the fob to relearn the car. So you just never know what you might find when you're just hanging out in a parking lot waiting for fireworks to go off. So anywho, I hope you enjoy this brief video of the fireworks at Six Flags New England.
Whoopsies.